YouTube was good with y'all, man. It's your boy Justice coming back at y'all with another YouTube read, another energy collective read. Remember to take what resonates, energy is timeless, and leave the rest behind. I appreciate all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. If you need a personal with me, hit up Shamika with Shamika@gmail.com. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. I got some personals to do, so we're going to go ahead and get a couple of generals in. But angels of the highest to white light, please bestow upon me clear and concise channel messages. We're guided to take one off the top. Please remove any distorted energy from any prior readings. Thank you, and Ashe. Vampires need your validation to even be a vampire, or you're shifting timelines rapidly. So there's something about protection over your, somebody is ascending spiritually right now over a lot of things that used to hold them back. That is significant and specific. What is the situation teaching you? There's a need to introspect on these lessons that you've learned through certain karmic cycles, whether it's with people financially, whether it's with energy itself, whether it's with your own emotionality. These are all different sectors of karma that can come back to you in different ways, right? It's energy. So that's just a reminder for somebody's perceptual awareness itself. But there's something about introspection on the maturity, wisdom that was gained and accrued through these circumstances so you don't go back into them. Just a reminder, and a gratitude too. Have a gratitude for these type of things you go through, because without them, you wouldn't have that resilience. You wouldn't have the whatever. You wouldn't have the appreciation. You wouldn't have the patience. You wouldn't have this or that. Whatever you accrued through those hardships or whatever those things are that somebody is ascending out of. So spiritual mastery confirming these things, these concepts. With the Knight of Pentacles, there's something about your efficiency that's being well rewarded, as I just got a confirmation. I don't think that was heard though, but with celebrity status, you may be in the public eye, you may be talked about in terms of these changes. With the Wheel of Fortune exactly signifying changes with the High Priestess energy, I think your intuition is actually seen and validated. There's something significant about that for somebody. You're not seen as like delusional anymore. You have a healing energy. So maybe you're viewed as a low vibrational being. There's something about just radical movements or something that people didn't understand and people judged very quickly in terms of the stability of your well-being mentally, financially, emotionally, specifically emotionally and spiritually or psychologically. But people are in awe and shocked by you. I think people are surprised by how well you have something put together. There's something significant about that. Watch out for temptation. So there's something about temptation being, peeking into shame, peeking into low vibrational, especially when it has something to do with going back and forth with situations that you may not agree with. And this doesn't have to be a person. It could be financially. It could be something that didn't go your way. But that combative, mental kind of back and forth, you can still have about something in the past that can still get in the way, and that can still come back to you and manifest itself in front of you, because it's something that you may not have learned from. So it's just a reminder for somebody not be stuck on their thoughts and certain things that you don't want to bring into your reality. You would be surprised on how much we kind of do that on a subconscious level. Manifestation, or what you deem to be manifestation, is based on the subconscious mind. That's also a channel message for somebody. To kind of affirmations, that's why affirmations are important. Redirecting your subconscious mind, because your conscious mind, you can tell your conscious mind something all day, but what's reprogrammed into your subconscious is it's gonna keep filling that spring water, right? It's gonna keep overflowing into whatever you're already pouring out consciously, because it's like the higher, right? So peaking the subconscious in terms of changing habits, behaviors, thought patterns, or identifications of self, it comes through the subconscious mind. That's for somebody. You're going through a spiritual initiation, and I've never sneezed on camera. You're going through a spiritual initiation. I feel like this signifies the process that somebody has gone through to redirecting either their life, or this can be just alchemy, right? It doesn't have to be necessarily for healing. You could be healing financially. You could be coming back from restoring your financial base or situation or whatever from a time period of lack. This could be socially. This is just alchemy. This speaks to some sense of alchemy that somebody has done on a strong level, right? But the magician energy, or it's the alignment for somebody. If you want to make those strong changes, you got to peak your subconscious mind on that level, right? Like I say, you can't say something or move on something if you don't know you're something, or if you don't know you're this, if you don't know you're that. You can say it all day, but if you're not confident, it's going to show. It's that same thing with your subconscious. If you don't know it, you don't know it. It's kind of the same thing. it's just a significant message for somebody. We can kind of make this a little more difficult than what it is. But with the new levels, new devils, this signifies ascension, growth, fertility, growth. And this may not even be ascension spiritually. This may be growth being reflected in other parts of your life based on spiritual doings. Your voice is very therapeutic. So there's something about your truth, expression, or gifts or talents being around such. It could be activating, could be opening up. That's significant for somebody. Success naturally follows you. Somebody's coming into a lucky streak. That's exactly how I'm getting it. Musically inclined. I was getting some sense of expression, like an artist of some kind. You don't have to be a musical one. Expression. When I get music, I think of expression. I always say it. And that can be in itself, that can manifest itself in so many different ways. You could be a streamer. You could be somebody that's using your voice and expressing yourself, even though that's not the main part of what you're doing, right? They try to take your kindness for weakness. Just take what resonates. You have helped so many through your mission already. If you have helped so many people through your mission already, or if you haven't, you are going to. You're meant to. They try to take your kindness for weakness. So these are usually the people that end up like seeing your worth or value later. It's a later gratification is what I'm getting. People that kind of see it differently, because you may not be the one whoever I'm tapping into, you may not tell it out loud. The Empress energy, there's something quiet about your energy, and that speaks to yin energy. And Empress energy is very powerful, man or woman. It speaks to a fertility, and you can probably create from the spiritual realm that translates into the physical. That's exactly what the Empress energy is. The Emperor is the opposite, right? So grounding yourself in nature is significant at this time. There's something about that silent, whoever I'm tapping into, I don't think this is a message to ground yourself in nature. It could be for a few people, but I think you're typically the one to ground yourself in nature. You like nature, you like water. Water could be significant sightseeing, getting nature. You could be a photographer. I'm picking up on that energy. Shout out to you. Hit me in the comments if I'm on that, if I'm on point. I'm picking up on photography, painting, but I haven't picked up on photography before. I'm also picking up on modeling. They fear your power. Something about you embracing your power and wearing it. You know, modeling coming to my head. That's, you know, they're enacting upon, you know, or presenting upon a high-end, self-worthy image, right? So there's something significant about somebody embodying themselves in the highest manner, in some way, shape, or form, with all the envious proof of God's glory of your life, even amidst, you know, principality issues or people that are not a fan of whatever you got going on, or you in general, or whatever that means, or just life's circumstances that may make you feel limited, or whatever that is a also mental connotation for somebody significant. That limitation or viewing a circumstance or a situation, everything is really limitless in the present moment if you can ground yourself enough to create from it from an inward place. If you can ground yourself enough. It's just a lot of messages coming at once, so take it what resonates. You're a cult stopper, so this may be significant in terms of somebody who's tapped in, who's very tapped in, that knows certain information. I'm not getting anything in terms of spiritual warfare. Your one-sided competitors are always ashamed of themselves. So there's something about somebody being tapped in that comes to fruition, or it's shown through somebody trying to attack them spiritually, physically, whatever that is. That could be somebody's shadow that's hidden. There's something about quiet power, right? The Queen of Pentacles signifying somebody that walks in some type of love and light. What specifically? The Queen of Pentacles can speak to somebody that's nurturing to their path or nurturing to others alongside their path. It could also speak to somebody that works in the community. It could also speak to somebody that works in social regards, or works around a lot of people, or attracts a lot of people, or is well worked with a lot of people. Take a resonance. With poverty, we're going to wait on that. Everything just works out for you, and people aren't raised by this. People with a poverty consciousness. It's not people in poverty, it's a poverty consciousness, and that just circulates itself to manifest itself in your reality. So there's something about the subconscious coming back to my mind. With divine union and partnership, somebody is very connected to their spirit. You're right on track, or is connecting heavily to their spirit at this time. You're right on track to doing so. For a few people, forgiveness is your key to energy flow and forgiveness. So there may have been experiences that led you to going within deeply. That's usually how it is. That sparks awakenings that cause towers, you know, to make you go within a little more. Evil eye and hating eyes around you may be significant with your radiance. So people trying to dim your light. With the Seven of Pentacles, there's a need of diligence in terms of your affirmation, or you moving in a consistent forward accruance of positivity. Accruance of positivity can signify itself in affirmation, being grateful, just focusing on grounding and clearing your energy is significant, and making sure that you know what is and is not your energy. I always say that short woman may be significant. Those that reach out right after return to sinners are hidden perpetrators. So there's something about people being hidden that are being exposed at this time, or you see what's hidden. Would call your power back from those that cling to it. The Five of Pentacles energy, those same people that may have plotted on you behind your back may need you now. It's exactly how I'm getting it with the Eight of Pentacles energy, or whatever that could be for a few people. The Eight of Pentacles energy, there's something about somebody stepping into a new regard, or learning something new, or something that's being demonstrated on I get a master student energy. I always say that from an Eight of Pentacles energy. So there could be something significant on your tools and resources being used in certain ways to protect yourself. I'm not sure, because with that cult stopper thing came back to my mind. They doubt and antagonize you because they don't want you to be better than them. So this may be some sense of jealousy. I'm not getting a competition or spiritual warfare heavily. I'm getting like a sense of jealousy or anything like that in terms of the energy that I'm sensing into. So it usually can manifest itself in people over worrying about you, or trying to burden you or gaslight you with certain things that they may feel, but they think you're feeling it, but it's really them feeling it. It's like something that's very weird. I've experienced that a lot personally. It's a lot of gaslighting, but it's really what I've experienced is a perpetuation of however somebody manifests themselves and how they think about you, or how they feel about you on a continuous level, and it manifests itself in kind of like an illusion, right? Or it kind of can feel like that's their energy, but that's somebody putting that energy towards them, or toward you, or towards somebody. I think these are my last messages. Just a lot of Spirit just came out with a lot of little just spitfire ones. A lot of I don't know what I'm going to title this one. This was an interesting read. I'm going to watch it back and see what I'm going to title this one. I don't really have a general theme for it. Somebody's ascending, though. There's something about progression forward. Something about ascending past things that used to hold you back. I think that may be it. It just came back to me. But if you need a personal with me, hit up Shamika-san with a C and Shamika@gmail.com. All your likes, comments, shares, and subscribers are so very appreciated. I'm going to get back on these personals and make sure I get these done. I got 13 to do. I woke up and wrote them down. I said, damn. But I'm so appreciative of every single one of y'all tapping into me. I'm going to get as many as I can do today. But I appreciate y'all. It's your boy Justice. Peace out.